Hey guys, welcome back to our lessons on Abuan alphabets. We've been focusing on the consonants in this series, and in today's video, we will be taking a look at the letters K in English, which is K in Abuan, and then also the combo consonants B, that is K, B. When these two are combined, it is B or B if you want to draw it a little longer in your pronunciation. So K, B, K, B. All right. So as we always do, we're going to be looking at examples of words that we can use to spell them in real life. Okay. So let's take a look at the first letter there in today's video. Like I said, K, K. All right. Now the beauty of it in consonants, the consonants don't really have sounds until you employ your choice of vowel, which vowel you want to use. Okay, in this case, if you add the I without a tone mark, which is A, it sounds K. All right. So, but then look at the other example here. If you add the first letter of the alphabet, which is A, remember if you do not tone mark the A, it will sound A. All right. So K, A. That is pronounced Ka, Ka. And the word Ka in Abuan translates the English word carve. Say carve. All right. So that's the way, one example how to use K or K in English. All right. Let's take the other example. K, A, Re. Kar. K, A, Re. Kar. That translates the English word fall, but a different kind of fall. That is fall specifically for things dropping down from a tree or from a height, just simply driven by gravity. That is kar. When it has fall has to do with something falling up from a standing position, like a person falling down while standing. That is omail, okay? We would get to that word when we get to M, me, male, we will deal with that. So one language is so specific. Fall has to do what direction is the person falling. Is it free fall from like just driven by gravity, like dropping from up? That is kar, kar, kar. Okay, all right. So, and that's the word in which we can use K to spell, or K to spell. K, A, Re. So, like I said, it's like a fruit dropping from a tree. That is kar. Here's another example. K, A, Ge, He. Kak. K, A, Ge, He. Kak. See, and that translates the English word tie, like tying a knot, okay? We will see a different kind of tie, as we go further in the examples, okay? Now, here's another example. K, A, B, He. See, that is cap, cap. This is discourse, okay? We've had this word up there in the platform, people giving different, translation of the word cap, but the real translation in English is discuss, okay? It's a verb. In English, discuss can be a noun, depending on how you use it. Discuss could be a verb, but then this is a verb in Abuan, it's a verb. So, K, A, B, He, cap, Remember, we talked about this combo consonant in the previous video, pe, he. When you combine pe, he, the Englishman will pronounce it as if it's an F, a soft F, like in Joseph, okay? But in Abu, the combo PH is it's like you're blowing off candle flames, okay? See, that's how it sounds. We talked about, if you recall, you go back to the previous video, you will see that. So, and that is cap, you know. Well, people would understand you if you use other synonyms, but the best synonyms for cap is discourse, okay? All right, now here we have another example, okay? Look at that example there. We have K-A-R-A. See, remember when you tone mark the A in Abuan, the sound changes. It comes from deep down your vocal cord, you know, with a loose, deep sound. So K-A-R-A. Kar. See, K-A-R-A. Kar. And that is knock. Knock is a verb, knock. Okay, here's another example. K-A-R-E. Remember, if you tone mark the E, look at that, it sounds E. E. So K-A-R-E. Kar, that is to dance. 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 It's a verb. All right. So here's another example. K-A-G-A. See, when you combine ge and he, is it sounds. Remember the previous example we talked about this. So this is ke. Ke. See, if you don't tone mark the I, it sounds e, as opposed to when you tone mark him, it sounds e. So we will see how this will be pronounced. So make the difference here. Look at, you know, always note this, how to spell them. K-A-G-He. Kek. So there are two words that come to mind when you use the word kek. It's to resemble, that is one. Another word, depending on the context, would mean make a cut as if you are sawing it back and forth. Kek, you know. Kek. All right, so there are two meanings to saw. Cutting by, you can make a cut by sawing back and forth. That is kek. Now let's get to the other example. K-E-E-G-He. See? Remember what I said, the difference between I that is not tone mark and the I that is tone mark. This is E, this is A. Kek. This is keek. Keek. So that is to kill. Keek, kill. I translate that English word. Kill. All right, let's move to the other consonant for the day in this video. K, B. 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 All right, that's how it's pronounced. B. Remember, if you add a different vowel in there, then it gives a command for a different sound. So take, for instance, the first example here. B, ah, ba. It's like you're smacking your lips to pronounce it. Ba. All right? So, and that translates the English word weave. Weave. It also can translate another word, that is to draw with a rope. You're drawing something with a rope. Ba, like you draw water from a well, and that is ba, bamon. Okay? So that's how the first example we have for the combo consonant. B, B, ah. Here's another example. be, e. Remember, if you do not tone mark the E, it sounds e. So be is to fence so as to obscure people from seeing it. That is be. And this is where the word for clothes, or clothes came in. It's derived from this word, be, because the cloth is supposed to secure the body from being seen by others. So you use the cloth to fence yourself, to fence your naked body so that you are not seen naked. So, but then to get that sound, to get that word, you have to add u at the beginning of it. So it becomes a noun. You take away the u or u, it becomes a verb. So be means fence. Okay? All right, so here's another example. Be, eh. Remember, this E is not tone marked, so it sounded A. E tone mark sounds eh. So be, see, be, eh, be means to pay. 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 Here's another example. Be, oh. When you tone mark the O, it sounds oh. So be, oh. Be, oh. Is bo. Bo. See, and that is to tie. Remember, we had the other tie in the previous slide. Remember, this is kak. So that's a different kind of tie. This is to tie, to knot. Okay? But here we have bo. It's a different kind of tie. This is to tie the rope, so that the thing does not move away. It's different. You use a rope to tie something, to a pole, to a stationary object, so that thing that you tie the rope with is like a harness, so it doesn't move away. So these are two different words, but they all describe tie. But what kind of tie is involved? What kind of tying is involved? So bo and kak, always remember that. A boy is so meticulous. See, this is also tie, but it's a knot. And this is also tie, but you just secure it to someplace so that it doesn't move away. All right. So here's another example. Be, o, bo. See, bo is to fold. Fold. Okay. And then here's another example. Be, e, ge, he. Be. Be. And this is a unique word. Usually, it's a word used to crush something with pressure, okay? Especially with tiny things, and you're crushing them one at a time. Big, usually they use, people have lice, and maybe that's a word that they usually use most of the time. You pick up lice from somebody's hair, and then you use your fingernails to crush them. And that is big, biggie goo, it just it's a unique word. But also it could mean to jam pack to a corner. Big. It is also a word that has been used to mean a verse, like chapters and verses. Big. Because this is just a section. So the word also entails a section of. Ekbik, or bik is the verb form of it. So those are words we can use, these two consonants in this two video. You may have other examples, that you can use k and b. And if you have those, please feel free to post them on the comment section. Okay, so our next video will be focusing on me and ne, me, ne. Thank you all for watching. Thank you. We'll keep learning.